W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of The Friday Afternoon Club by Griffin Dunne, narrated by Griffin Dunne.
To my brother Alex, who was there through it all. It's very difficult to escape your background. You know, I don't think it's necessary to even try to escape it. More and more, I start to think that it's necessary to see exactly what it is that you inherited on both sides of the stick. Your timidity, your courage, your self-deceit, and your honesty, and all the rest of it. Sam Shepard. Hey, kiddo, what can I say? I'm a work in progress. Dominick Dunne. Prologue. At 3 a.m., during the early hours of Halloween 1982, Detective Harold Johnson of the West Hollywood Homicide Division rang the doorbell of my mother's house in the flats of Beverly Hills. Marina, her live-in housekeeper, woke to the sound and let the detective in. She expected she'd have to disturb Mrs. Dunne's sleep, but when she led Johnson into her bedroom, the lights were on and Mom was already sitting up in bed, bracing herself for news that is never good at that time of night. The first thing that caught Johnson's eye was my mother's wheelchair. He was a tough Irish cop who'd made countless house calls like this before, but never to a lady like Mrs. Ellen Griffin Dunne of 528 North Crescent Drive. He took in the wheelchair, the collection of glass hippos lining the shelves of an overstuffed bookcase, a bowl of rosebuds floating in water, and a black cat lying protectively on her lap, both waiting for the detective to get to the reason for his visit. The closest murder had ever come to this house was in the pages of the George Simenon novel the detective clocked on Mrs. Dunne's bedside table. Detective Johnson gently informed my mother that her daughter had been strangled by a man named John Sweeney. At this moment, Dominique Dunne was still alive, although she had been placed on life support at Cedars-Sinai Hospital. Glancing once more at my mom's wheelchair, the detective asked if there was anyone she'd like to call. My father was the first and only person who came to mind. She reached for the phone, but it fell to the floor, scaring the cat off her lap. Her hands trembled so much she fumbled the number on the rotary dial. She gave up and handed the phone to the detective and told him Dad's number in New York City.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?